Alright, let's go and get started. Howdy, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sharkinbear, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be checking out Darkblade Ascent. This game was originally released in early access, and as of October 23rd, 2025, this game is officially in its 1.0 status. If you're not familiar with what this game is, according to the Steam description, fast-paced first-person melee roguelike RPG with randomly generated weapons and upgrades, unlockable new classes, and persistent leveling. Hack and slash your way through atmospheric dark fantasy locations, unique monsters, and bosses. That is to say that this is very much a dungeon crawler sort of thing. You actually basically make your way room to room, destroying enemies, and as soon as you get done destroying all those guys, you can then move on to another biome and another biome in between, each time fighting a new boss for that area. The loot is kind of like looter shooter style, except for, from what I can remember, you can only have what you have equipped. So if you don't like something, you drop something. Although there might be a loot system in this one now. It's been quite a while since I've actually jumped into it. But when I did jump into it all those months ago, this game is actually super fantastic. Very kinetic, very fast, very satisfying whenever you're basically clicking the parries and all that sort of jazz. So we're going to check it out, see what's all in the 1.0. I do know they unlocked a new class called the Barbarian, which was kind of slated, I believe, at the on their early access roadmap. And we're finally getting the 1.0. The other thing they added in, and this was on a previous update, was the Hideout Survivor Extraction. I actually tried this out around the time this came out, and this is basically wave-based stuff that you basically stay in one room, fight through enemies. You still get to pick up loot every once in a while and upgrade your character, but the Ascension is basically the meat of this game. So we're going to check that out there. As you can see, I have put some time into this one. I have completely filled out the passive tree. We can even check it out. So essentially this way this works is you level up your profile for your character. You get points you can invest in each of these trees. Each of these trees do something different, like the lightning tree allowing me to increase the amount of lightning damage I do, plus also giving me like an extra effect here at the end. Same thing with the fire, ice, and I believe we have, well, there's brute force now. Okay. Well, I think it was there before. Weapons have a 10% chance to do double damage. And then we also have respite. Finishing a room heals you by 10% of your max HP. That's pretty good. This one right here increases our max HP. This is finesse for stamina to dodge. Abundance for riches for finding money so we can buy new stuff. And then we also have our 3 or 4 different weapon types. The axe, the daggers, the sword, and the spear. I was actually a big fan of the spear as well as the axe. I wasn't so big on the daggers because those are technically like a one-hit kill type of weapon, whereas like the axe and the spear were pretty good at basically destroying huge waves of enemies. I can't remember whether or not I like the sword. We'll see what we get in this run. And most definitely going to be checking out the new class, the level Berserker. So we're going to check that one out. Let's see what we got over here. Looks like we have playing with different modifiers based on your gauntlet tiers. Seeing as I haven't played this at all, looks like we have a we have the option of doing something called the gauntlet. Okay, so there's this mode over here, and then there's the normal mode. I think we should go ahead and stay with the normal mode, mostly because that is the version I am most familiar with. So before, we only had choices between the Pyromancer, Stormcaller, and the Frostweaver. The Frostweaver was actually my most favorite one here, because we could freeze a series of enemies, and then we can absolutely destroy them by chaining elemental effects across that one. The Berserker is the new one right here. It looks like his passives are generate rages with normal melee attacks, shout a war cry that exerts accumulated rage to intimidate enemies and empower yourself, rage slowly decays over time. And it looks like we also have a series of passives here. Let's see, we have battle instincts. War cry increases weapon damage by 2% per rage point for the duration of the shout. Releases a violent explosion dealing 50 damage per rage point. Scales with global damage. War cry intimidates enemies for the duration of the shout. Killing an intimidated enemy restores 0.1 health per rage point. Okay, and that goes up. Melee strikes generate extra rage, and war cries last additional amount of time. Okay. But yeah, I guess we'll go with that one for now. And we always got to start the same run in here. Ooh, this weapon looks pretty dope. Looks like I have my parry there, dodge there, left button for our attack. Alright, so you can see the combat is very, very engaging in that sense. Wow, that is a very strong axe right immediately. I'm going to go ahead and equip this one. And it looks like we can salvage this now. I can't remember if that was the case before, but we can literally do that. I absolutely love the parry animation. You always get kind of like a little slowdown animation, and you can basically chain this, and it feels really nice. Looks like we get some daggers here. I'm going to go ahead and salvage this. I really don't want it. There we go. And we can also use our Basically our parry. Whenever we parry stuff, I think we accumulate energy we could basically use to deflect or push enemies back. And that's the work of our axe that has the cold damage on there. There's thrust wind there as well. It looks like we've killed enough enemies to use our earth shaker. Let's try that one out. This is a lot different than it used to be. So there's that. I don't want the spear. And as you can see over there, the rage is building up, but it does slowly drain over time, like they said before. We have completed this room. We can look around here for a second, because from what I remember, we can destroy a lot of these. Ooh, we're doing double damage to those barrels. Screw those barrels. But we can actually find ourselves little pockets of gold around. So it's definitely worth kind of going around and seeing if we find like bags of gold or chalices like this right here to give us some extra monies that we can take other places. It doesn't look like there's anything left. I don't think we can go into this room over here. No, we can't. And I don't think there's anything in the room we started in. No, there isn't. Okay. So we'll do this. We'll pick a new perk or reward. Let's see. We got increases damage with axes. Increases our global damage by 4%. Or increases physical damage by 14%. Global damage will include everything, including elemental damage. Whereas physical damage is just going to include the damage of our weapon overall. Honestly, I mean, I know this sounds pretty good, but I'm gonna go with the global damage because I will eventually pick up some elemental weapons. Plus, we're using one right now. The stages are in the cells designed a specific way, like there's a specific layout here, but the way you go to each room is going to vary each time. Is he casting a spell at me? Yep, and we can actually reflect that back at him. All right, he's dead. Thought I heard an enemy behind us. I see one in front of us. Gonna pick up the gold over there. I want to say we also have a... Ooh, there we go. You dead? How dare you cast at me like that? Abyssal enemy appears. Okay. I say we... Ooh, we can actually land on him like that and absolutely destroy that dude's face. Oh, we got a chest here. It costs you 229 gold, but it'll give us a... Oh, we didn't block that right. I'm sorry. We didn't respect him. I think he does like a spin attack. I also honestly thought the enemies were dead already. Alright, there we go. You're dead. We have taken a little bit of health, but we did build up enough rage. It's fine. Looks like he dropped a dagger there. Let's enter this Abyssal Rift. And this is pretty cool. We can basically fight in this rift. Essentially what's going to happen is when I activate this, we're going to have so many enemies that we have to kill. And after we kill all those enemies, we can choose to basically start it up again. And if we choose to start it up again, we have to deal with the fact that enemies get stronger or they summon more enemies. The better our gear is, the better off we're going to be. Oh, the freeze actually kind of screwed me up there. But if we get lucky, we can cleave these guys down behind the enemy. And depending on how well we do, we'll kind of determine how many rewards we get. The better this is, the better the quality of the rewards. You can see right there. It'll start a new wave, and it'll show you the extra stuff that you're going to get. We'll get a level 5 weapon if we complete this. I'm going to try to stay in this as long as I can. I think this is going to be very monumental for us if we can do this. That isn't to say that, there we go. We can even use our pushback to kind of give us some breathing room. Oh my god, I didn't see this guy. There we go, cleared out all those guys. There is a level of healing that's available, I do believe. I'm just not seeing it right now. That's fine. I want to keep my war cry going on. Oh, our rage is actually already quit out on us. We gotta make it to where our rage lasts a lot longer. Luckily for us, these guys are fairly predictable, so. likely free. We can take care of these guys pretty much like that. Got normal dudes. I'm just kind of letting them come to me. Alright, let's hit this thing up. Oh no! I didn't actually mean to do that. I was trying to start the new wave, keep my rage flowing. We don't want to go into that mist. I don't know if we can or not. It's either that we can't go into that mist or we take damage for going in the mist. Alright, looks like we have a sword dude here. Oh. You guys need to stop that. I'm just trying to line these guys up, as you can tell. There we go. I didn't even realize we had taken care of the sword dudes. Looks like we're moving on to the next tier. I believe we can only do this 5 times. So we're doing a pretty good job with that. I'm gonna go War Cry. It's not gonna last long enough, honestly. There we go. I hear more enemies spawning in the back. We gotta be prepared for them. As you can tell, parrying is a pretty easy thing to do compared to most other games where they ask you to parry stuff. I am waiting for the sword guys to show up. As soon as they spawn, oh, there we go. They're hidden in the pack. That's the problem. And it's really confusing me because, as you can see, like the enemies aren't very visible right behind them. I mean, you know, that's real life, but they can clip through each other. It's not fair. We've lost a bit of health here. And looks like we got all the rewards. So we're going to take them. All the rewards are going to land from the sky. Ooh, we got increased skull damage by 34%. Increase all elemental damage by 12%. Increase max health by 30. That's nice. We got some gold there. Increased physical damage by 36. We got ourselves a rare pair of daggers. Enemies killed by this weapon ability create a restoration wisp that heals you for 1% of your maximum health when collected. Oh. Okay, that's nice. That's also new. I don't remember anything like that. Pushback damage is increased by 600. That pushback being the R button that we have whenever we parry enemies. So, could be decent. We also have a crap ton of money now. And this is not going to do us any good because this is a 1 to 6 and our new weapon is a 9. Oh, we can also see all of our boons here. That's really nice. And certain places we'll actually be able to get those boons. And basically the way that works is that it shows all those boons, but you'll only get a select number of options you can take from those boons. And in doing so is really nice. If you pick the correct ones, you can synergize them really well into some really powerful effects. We got an uncommon one, increased fire, or all elemental damage by 5%. I think we're going to go with the all elementals by 5%, just because we don't know what elemental we'll end up with. But we do need to work on getting our damage up with these daggers. Looks like we have a spellcaster up here. These daggers are actually going to be fairly strong. I can't actually see. That guy got destroyed. There we go. Oh, okay, so it's not even that I have to kill them with a special ability. It's just that the enemies killed by this weapon are giving me health regen. That's kind of sick. It's a lot stronger than I thought it was. Let's go ahead and pick up this money around here. We'll mosey on to the next area. These daggers are proven to be pretty good so far. I already have the ability. The, what was it called? Phantom Blades? Is that what it is? Phantom Strike, dash forward, stabbing at target enemy, and damaging nearby enemies. So this does a lot. This actually does splash damage. As before, I think it was just a, like, singular attack. I'm sure you probably could potentially cleave enemies nearby, but I don't remember that being the case last time. Also, I want to hand it to the devs. I believe the dev is like a 2-team dev studio. And so this being their first project, I imagine this game is pretty awesome. It was amazing when I got to try it a long time ago, or not a long time ago, but when I got to play it back when it first started in early access. And yeah. You're dead. Alright, where are the rest of the... Okay, they're all down there. I see, so they create that wisp on them. I don't think we're really going to have to worry about anything for a while now here. These daggers, it's absolutely giving all these enemies the business. The diddle daggers are actually doing it. Alright, I just wanted to see if I could parry with the daggers, or I could parry those sword guys, because these guys have no idea what's going on. And there we go, we can move on. Let's gotta make sure we pick everything up. You can find all these chalices and gold piles everywhere. You can also find treasure chests and whatnot, like littered around the area as well. But this stage right here, it looks the same way every single time you come in, but the path that you take through this is, it randomizes every single time. So it's pretty cool to have a little bit of a randomization in the layout, even when it's the, you know, the normal level, same level every single time you come here. Looks like we can go through that door over there. Because if we actually went through that door right there, we'd end up back in the beginning of this area. Looks like we got our first boost to one of our Berserker passes. I say we go with the Echoing Shouts because we haven't really... I feel like we don't generate a lot of shout energy. And we can go pick up this crystal, increase it. Oh, we got 3 crystals here. Global damage, damage daggers. I'm going global damage again. I assume we're going through this door right here and rolling on to the next area. Yep. And now we're in this outdoorsy area, which I actually really like. I think it's beautiful. Kind of reminds me a little bit of something you might see in Kingdom Come Deliverance, or it reminds me of something along that line. Hey, now. Not cool, guys. You guys are dead, though. I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm just better. I imagine that if my daggers were weaker, I would probably be getting absolutely dominated, and I might have to, like, you know, actually dodge. We do have a dodge button, by the way. But I'm literally just slashing these guys. I think I did too well on that rift. Run speed 20%. Dodge cost down by 4. I'm going to keep on going with lowering the dodge cost, because dodging is a fairly expensive affair. We have 158 stamina. Actually, you know, it's not as expensive as it used to be. Either that, or I actually have enough upgrades in my passive tree to make it worthwhile. We've got a fireball dude over there. Go ahead, throw it. You dead? Abyssal enemy showed his face. Oh. Go and send that back. There we go. I don't know why you're not dying. The cool thing is I do believe... Ouch. Oh, there's 2. I see now. I believe that's all the enemies here. We got a axe. Oh, we got more enemies. Okay, I need to just start slashing. Or dodging, you know, I could use the dodge. That's a thing. But I can also heal off those guys as well. Alright, so they're all dead. Let's go ahead and salvage these. And we can go into this abyssal and we can continue to absolutely just destroy everything. I have a counter up there in the top right. It says 839 of 1000. I'm not entirely sure what that's for. Enter Abyssal Rift. This one is choose a boon. Oh, I think I missed a boon on one of the levels. We got Pain Deliverance, we got Cascading Strikes, Cauterizing Blast, and Searing Gains. When you kill an ignited enemy, permanently gain 1% fire damage. After 3 attacks, your next weapon deals 50% of its damage to all enemies in a 5-meter radius. If you damage 3 or more enemies within 1 second, gain 50% physical damage for 10 seconds, and conjuring blast when you heal, trigger an explosion around you, dealing 50% of your weapon's flat physical damage as fire damage. You know what? This might actually really work with the daggers we have right now, because every single time we kill an enemy, we're healing, right? So, does that mean what I think it means? Like, is this absolutely broken for us? If we upgrade from these daggers, then there's a good chance that we're absolutely just gonna explode every single time we kill an enemy. Alright, come on, guys. And as you go through the different biomes, you will encounter the different enemies, so there is that. Yeah, oh yeah, we're... you know, the funny thing is that the melee attacks don't actually consume any stamina. As far as I could tell. Gonna start that wave up. It says I'm gonna get a level 9 weapon, but as soon as we keep on flying through this, I'm assuming we're gonna get more, like a higher level weapon. Oh wow, this guy was healthier. Alright, as long as we keep on doing it like this, I'm backing up a little bit as I slash. I feel like these daggers have got some range on them. Alright, I desperately need to try out my weapon skill. That guy was healthy. And it seems like this backpedaling thing actually works in my favor. Doesn't look like I can, like, critically strike by hitting in the face, but we are basically taking that double damage that we got from our passive tree and absolutely destroying these guys. And I honestly should have gone with the one that gives us the after 3 strikes thing. Alright, we got that guy damaged to us. That's fine. He can have that damage. We'll give it to him. And we're just gonna take out everything. Was that all of them? Oh no, they're still coming. And they're not even done yet. There's more. Okay. Oh, that was it. That was the last guy. Alright, we're gonna keep on going to the next wave. Looks like we're already up to level 12 weapons. I believe the whole run is finished off after... Or, like, you get the last level stuff at, like, 30, maybe? It might go higher. I should probably, parry a little bit more. That's lame, though. Let's do this. That didn't feel like it did much of anything. I don't think I'm impressed at all by the, this attack. Oh, I, like, threw daggers through them. That's and the thing is, I got this pretty fast, too. Oh, there goes the explosion. I saw that. Alright, come on. Where you guys at? Let's do it. War cry. That was it, just the one dude. He gets the war cry. And we're done already? Okay, well we got level 13 stuff, and we got a whole bunch of boons and some money there. We got some stuff here, gives me max HP. Cold damage going up again, pushback 600. Fire damage up by 36, global damage up by 16, and we now have ourselves a spear. Level 13 one, to be exact. This one says, whenever you parry with this weapon, automatically trigger a pushback. I guess. And we'll go ahead and trash that out. So it doesn't look like we're going to be getting any more heals from that one. So we're just going to have to deal with the fact that I need to be better about parrying and whatnot. This one gives us a random boon and a weapon. We have enough money. Let's open it. The weapon, not too much caring about. We're going to go ahead and scrap that one out. We're going to choose the boon. Cascading Strike, that's literally the only option we're getting. Okay, I guess. Let's go and head on. We'll select this boon right here. Damage with axes up by 34%. Spell deflect damage increased by 50%. Honestly, I'm gonna take, I'll take the axe one just because it is a purple. I don't want to miss out on a purple. If we end up with axes, it's pretty good, though. I do really like axes. Oh, yeah. I think we actually got a couple of people in a row there. I don't think you guys know where you teleported into. I do like that hit indicator telling me where enemies are casting spells at. Ooh, we did manage to parry that in time. Nice. There goes that. I don't see any gold on the way. Nothing around us. Oh, no, not there. Oh, there's some money right here. I think we're pretty decent on money, though, regardless, because all those rifts we've been doing definitely help out. Increased all elemental damage by 8%. Max health. Physical damage. We're going to go with the all elemental. Elemental is the way to go in this game. This does feel really nice, by the way. The spear. I just kind of like cleave that guy there. Also, if you can get your spell reflect up, you can straight out just kill ranged enemies by reflecting their attacks back at them. And it also feels really good. If I remember correctly, I don't know if they've changed it all. Our special attack with our spear basically sends us sliding in a single direction, just skewering enemies on the way. It's a very nice feeling overall. Lots of money on the ground here. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Spell deflect 100%. Any enemy who throws attacks at us is going to regret it. It's going to feel worse going back at you, buddy. That guy, like, lost, like, half his health. Oh, what do we got here? Looks like we got something called inscriptions now. New inscription discovered. Singularity strike. Killing an enemy with this weapon normal hits. Creates a black hole pulling in enemies within 15-meter radius. That's pretty cool. I don't know anything about weapon inscriptions. I don't think this is new, though. Salvage weapons to gather scrap. Discover a new inscription every time you gather enough scrap. Oh, so that's what that meter is. Okay. Can we put one on a weapon? Like, no, it's just showing us what we've unlocked. Got it. And I guess we can find those on newer weapons. Possibly. That's daggers. But it's a much lower level. We just absolutely destroyed those 3 guys at one time. My friends are always telling me I could take 3 dudes at the same time. They were right. Wait, no. That's not what they meant. Let's see. I got another passive here. Warcry releases a violent explosion dealing 50 damage per rage point. Scales with global damage. That sounds pretty nice. I'm going to go with the Bone Breaker then. Let's see. Pushback. Maximum stamina. Sword. Go on stamina. In the case of actually having to dodge later on, which is probably going to be the case here soon, because after this level we'll encounter the first boss biome. Or biome, the boss of this first biome. Hello. Alright. Oh, shoot. I didn't even see him there. Hey, man. Oh, we can break their shields. Hey, can I... There we go. I promise you, I'm actually making myself look really good. And these guys can actually hurt you pretty well. And until you get your skill tree maxed out, you might be suffering here a little bit. I do want to get that spellcaster. Oh, wow, he actually knocked me back. Abyssal enemy spawned, okay. Hey man, I need you. There we go. We'll pick up our boon. Alright, we got better options here, or at least more options. Gladiator's Gamble. When you hit an enemy with your weapon, recover 10 stamina, but lose 50% of your current stamina when you take damage. 1% global damage for every 10 health you currently have. Whenever you gain gold from any source, heal 1 health point, and upon finishing a room, receive 100 gold. I feel like Vitality Surge would actually be pretty decent. We also have a lance here. Not going to care about that at all. We got some money here we can pick up. Usually either a chest or some money over here as well. Nothing over there. I didn't check those other corners, but I'm not going to really go out of my way that far. Ooh, look, we got some gold here. We got a fair bit of options over here anyways. Run speed. Yeah, we'll take the run speed. Maneuverability is going to be really nice to have. I'm assuming I'm probably going to feel really good about myself if I manage to actually kill some of these, or use my activatable ability with my E. Thank you, sir. Let's go ahead and leave him there. I'm going to go ahead and check out this Abyssal Rift. Don't follow me. You're not allowed to come. Only cool guys allowed in here. I hope that indicator goes away. It doesn't look like that's the case. It looks like they're just going to sit out on the outside of that portal and wait for me to come to them. So, given that we went up, like, from 9 to 13, I assume we're going to get the same level difference as well, so I'm looking to gain about 5 levels here with our new weapon whenever we get it. Where are you guys at? You guys being nerds? Did I freak the AI out? I think I may have freaked the game out a little bit here whenever I came to this portal. Oh, no, there they are. He's just really slow to get here. I don't like it when you don't. There you go. We can just push him back. That's cool. Are there any more dudes hiding in the mist? Come on. There he goes. They're just like really slow to walk here, aren't they? It's that shield. It's so cumbersome. There we go. I'm gonna need them. Oh no, we used our spear ability. Oh, there's a throw? That's new. Alright. I can deal with that. But it'd be a lot cooler if I, you know, didn't waste it. He's gonna kill 10 enemies anyways. Can't hit me. Not like that anyways. I'm assuming these are the slowpoke shield dudes. Yeah, here's one. It'd be pretty interesting to, or not interesting, but probably nice quality of life to see some sort of indicator. No! I keep on pressing the wrong button. It'd be cool to have a little indicator that shows us how many enemies are left in the wave. One of these days I'll actually use my ability on enemies. I was planning on using it at the beginning of this wave, but my keyboard plus my fat fingers had other plans. Alright, we have this. If there was more than 2, I'd do it. Come on, I dealt double damage to you. There we go. Alright, use the correct button. There we go. Alright, now we're going to do the cool thing with the spear. Not that. This. Oh yeah, that was sick. Oh. Oh, that's awesome. That was insanely cool. Alright, big fan of the spear. I like the slide and glide, just impaling all those guys, but that used to be there already. But the fact that you can now just like harpoon enemies as well, and then bring it back and hit them on the way back, that's pretty nice. I see. Oh, okay. Both shield dudes are here. Nice. Welcome to the party, pals. Oh, good lord. Oh, wow. There we go. All right, there must be another one of you back here. There he is. Hiding off in the distance. Lurking. Get out here, you creeper. There we go. And we should have one more, or is that it? Yeah, there should be one more. This is really extending our runtime significantly, FYI. These rifts, because this isn't the main point of the game, but I want powerful weapons. What is that tall thing? Okay, I see now. It wasn't actually tall. Ooh, we didn't get the shield dude. Why am I like now like absolutely destroying these guys with like the one melee attack? Okay, not this guy though. I thought maybe if I hit him in the head it would work, but turns out it wasn't. Looks like we're going from 13 to 17. Not as big as a buff as it was last time, but it's still a pretty sizable. Ooh, level 17 axe, earth splitter. Attacks with his weapon launch metal spikes that fly forward, dealing 25% physical damage. Scales with physical damage. That is pretty sick. Also gives us extra stam, attack speed, run speed, and pushback damage. Look at the damage on that. Holy crap. 1519 to 2190. That's insane. Immediately get healed. We don't need it. Increase global damage. That's fine. Elemental damage is going up. I'll take the heal anyways. Lightning damage. I think the reason why the axe is so strong is because it doesn't come with any sort of elemental benefit at all. Jesus. Yes, sir. I don't think there's anything we could possibly get in these chests that's going to be any good. Ooh, a random boon, though. I will take it for the random boon. Eat shit. Choose boon. See, it says choose boon, but it's only giving us one. When you take damage and your stamina is below 25%, recover all stamina. Cool. We really haven't had a stam issue yet. But, oh my god. Unreal 5 for you folks. I don't blame the devs, honestly. I honestly don't think that Unreal 5 is great. Or at least it's not in a great state right now. I bet it could be. Yeah. That felt great. Let's see. Choose our reward. 34% sword damage? Sure, why not? An axe is kind of like a sword, right? Love it. The good swing on the sword. I don't think these guys really stood a chance. Hey, over there. I saw you what you were trying to do. I don't believe you believed you could do it, but it was a good try. Out here just diddling these dudes. Oh yeah. I feel like I never really forgot about this game. It feels so good. That's probably my biggest love for this game, is the enemy parrying feels fantastic, especially when you land the counter attack. I also really like the push mechanic, even though I really haven't used the push mechanic here. I've just mostly been so overpowered because of the fact that I've been completing those rifts, that I've been so ahead of the curve. We've just been able to murder ball everything in the game. Fire damage, global damage. Pick the global damage because right now, global damage is really nice. Can we see our stats? What do we have global damage? 75%, 64% on the physical. Nice. I'm sure there's a wizard down here at the end doing fireballs as we get closer. No? Okay. These guys with these tower shields just don't have it anymore, which is really nice. I am so glad I can just cleave through those guys. Nothing over here. Spellcaster over here. Okay. Oh, there's 2 spellcasters over there. Oh no, we took a hit. Shame on my father for birthing a son who couldn't parry. You're dead. And that's such a weird but cool looking thing. Let's go and grab all this stuff here. I believe there might have been a... There's usually some money over here. No? Oh, wait. There it is. Take all the money I can. And then back here. And I believe this is our... we're going to get a little reprieve here where we can buy some upgrades. And then move on to the boss of this first biome. Let's go with... actually, we can go to Feast of Carnage. That might not be bad. Deal damage with swords. Fire damage. Sure, swords. We've been buffing up our elemental damage enough. We can probably dip into another weapon. Alright. Looks like this hasn't changed too much. Got a vendor here. Shop for health. Increase the max health for 930 gold. We can upgrade this weapon. What is upgraded? How much? What would that do? Hold on. Oh, okay. We just literally. Oh, that's nice. You can actually upgrade the weapon. And the stats. That's pretty cool. Let's get a summon crystal here. Choose a boon. Oh, and this is going to let me choose any boon. Oh, this is sick. Okay, so once upon a time, the best boon you could probably get is Contagion Bloom. Killing an enemy affected by an ailment spreads all their ailments to surrounding it. And then you could pair that with things like Blistering Ground, or I think Arctic Fracture was also a really good one, as well as Thunder Toll. Ah, man, what do I want to do here? I think we go with Blistering Ground, and then we come back for the Contagion Bloom. I think that sounds pretty nice. I don't know if that still works, but if it does, we're going to be in a really good place. We can also then pick up Thunder's Toll and Arctic Fracture if it's given to us. So we'll go Blistering Ground first. I don't imagine, yeah, we can't do that. I like the stats on this, honestly. I'm going to go and upgrade this again. And, yeah, let's go on. What's this one right here? I think this is, yeah, open portal. This is what's going to start us the boss fight. We're going to portal into the graveyard to fight the first boss. Now, I'm not going to be able to defeat this boss. I don't know what to do. I just, oh, yeah, he's getting the fight. Oh. Oh, the, AoEs. We're destroying him. Oh, he's dead. He was too busy doing AoEs. And I think we were just overpowered because there are several times where originally he'll summon in ads that you have to deal with as well. But I think we upgraded ourselves pretty hard here. Take that as well. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Give me my axe back. Get rid of that. Take the sword increase. We got here epic daggers. Too bad we don't need those. And then we got an epic sword here. That would have actually been pretty cool, honestly. But unfortunately, we had upgraded ourselves enough to we don't have to really concern ourselves with any of that stuff. And now we can mosey on to the next area. There's these fireflies around. This looks pretty cool. I guess we'll go ahead and hit this one. And there's our portal into the second area. We're making pretty good progress here. Now we're going to start dealing with beefier enemies. Like these trolls. But if I'm playing good enough or strong enough, we're never going to have to worry about trolls ever. Yeah, like we just sent that dude flying. Alright. Gonna do this. Open these portals. Or this doorway. Portcullis. Is that what it's called? Portcullis? Elemental damage increase across the board. For when we are doing elemental damage. It doesn't still increase the fire damage we're gonna be doing outright, so. Used to be a range dude on this path. I don't know if the game swaps up enemy patrols or whatever, but there are certain places certain enemies showed up before. Looks like that might be the case. Ow, that one actually hit us. Oh well. Let's do it. Really? You survived, huh? Okay. What do we got here? Some epic daggers. Here. Let's go in. Get this epic boon here. Let's see. Glacial. If you have at least under 50% cold damage, all weapons have 25%. Oh. If you have at least 150% cold damage, all weapons have 25% chance to apply the chill on hit. Ooh, that's actually really nice. Because that's talking about, I believe, this right here. So I believe having cold damage like that is going to be good for us, because that means we're going to have cold damage without having a cold weapon. Which means having raw damage weapons are still good, as long as we can get that up. If that's how that works. I believe that's how it is, but it's been a while. Max stamina increase? Sure. I'll take it. Oh, looks like they cleared out or redid this area right here. It used to be a little bit cumbersome. We just did 16,000 damage on part of that. I want to kill these guys. We got to deal with this guy. Is that all of them? Oh, we got a troll over here. There we go. That feels nice. That feels really nice. Got a new thing to show up. I guess that's the Netherborn Rage. Yeah, okay. Pick that up, pick that up. Let's go ahead and grab in here and try to knock this out as fast as possible. I'll try not to touch any of these more if I continue to like absolutely blister through the game, just so we can get to as far as we can essentially on this one. I might not even do like the whole run, because honestly at this rate it's gonna be like a 2-hour video, just because of the fact that we've still got, I believe, 2 more biomes possibly. I mean, we're already most of the way through this one. Well, not true. We just started this one. Actually, there might only be 3 biomes. I don't know if they've changed anything. But as you can see, we're already like 50 minutes into this video. Ow. Ow. There we go. Where's that? Come on. Come on, come on, fight me. I'm still swinging because I know there's more dudes coming. No! Again, hitting the wrong button. Maybe my dude was actually just like super excited or something like that. He just earthquaked in excitement. That dude like slid into that swing. I love that fire ability because you can see those guys are just 100% just getting melted by the fire by itself before they even reach me. Alright, right button. Use the correct button. There we go. This is level 20 weapon, but honestly we don't even need a level 20 weapon. I don't think we're going to dip into the next rift just because of the fact that we've been doing amazing just with this weapon alone. I am a fan of axes in this game. Have been since the game launched. We'll use our pushback there. There we go. Killed all those dudes. Ooh, oh my goodness. Using our full rage bar there. We didn't have to. Just, you know, style points using it because I haven't been using it. Alright, someone's back there dying by fire. Come on, big guy. There we go. We got a level 21 weapon. That's what we have right there. Is it better or worse than we got? That looks like a sword. We might swap off of the sword just to give it a shot. Extra health. Extra run speed. Extra global damage. Extra spell deflect by 200%. That's nice. We got an elemental fire sword here. That's not bad. Whenever you parry, trigger the pushback. This one definitely needs to be re-rolled. This is not a good sword. It comes with the cold damage and the spell deflect on it, which is really nice. Or just the spell deflect and the run speed. That's fine. But cold damage and lightning damage on a fire sword doesn't really pan out too well. And honestly, I think we're better off with the axe that we have. So I might just stick with what we got. I would like to try out the sword. I would like to find a good version of that sword. What it is what it is. We will go ahead and open this chest. This is another axe. But I want the boon. That's what we got here for. Triumphant dividends. Upon finishing a room, receive 100 gold. Not bad. Static income is always a good thing. We got spell deflect, spear damage, dodge cost. Let's go with spell deflect. Dodge cost would have also been a pretty solid one. Double damage. Dude. These guys are trying to, like, you know, build a homestead. Hello, sir. I know we're on your property, but you haven't paid any of your HOA fees. I'm the bad guy here. Let's see. Getting rid of that one. Getting rid of that one. Picking up the gold. Man, these guys worked really hard on this homestead, and I just came in and wrecked the whole thing. I don't feel bad about it. Alright, we really haven't been seeing any of the rage point increases. Let's go ahead and go with the rage shout. Let's see. We got here global damage, run speed. I'm gonna go with global damage. I think our mobility is pretty high. Not that we've had to move a lot at all. Okay, Mr. Oh, is that a spider? Spiders weren't in the game before. Oh, that guy absolutely did a crap ton of damage to me. Spiders were not in this game before. Not last time I played, anyways. Oh my god, what is that? There's imps. Okay, so they've definitely varied up the loot since last time. There was an enemy there. Did he teleport away? I see another imp there. That's a lot of spiders. Alright, apparently I took spell damage from this thing. This twerp. I'm gonna need to work on my parrying here. I left all the bugs in Helldivers too, I thought. Apparently now we have to deal with the Terminids. Choose a reward. I'm gonna go with the stamina. Probably. Yep. Alright, let's get better about blocking these guys. This one just used to be all goblins. There used to not be any whatchamacallit, thingies. I'm gonna turn up my gamma if I can, because I do feel like maybe those spiders in here might be a little bit harder to see than I'd like them to be. Oh, are you spitting at me? Sorry. Oh. Actually, I'm not going to enter that rift at all. This guy's stuck on this rock. And I'm... Hello? You're dead. Alright, they're dead. I need health, honestly. Titanic Fortitude. Double your current health and fully heal after taking this boon. All damage you take is doubled. Whenever you hit enemy, no. Your next weapon hit after dodging deals 50% more damage. I guess we go with that one. There we go. Nah. Stick with what we got. Let's go this way. We got global damage increase. Not even gonna question that. Probably gonna be using my dash actively more because spiders. There we go. I am so glad I don't naturally have any sort of spider phobia. Not to say that I don't want spiders dead. I want spiders dead. Hello, all enemies. Oh, I like it. He sent his friend Slime. Yeah, and that ice one is working because that guy just got shielded and I have no frost on this weapon. I feel like these I don't feel like these imps do anything. Oh, I guess the spellcaster is over there. Gonna block that back. 10,000 damage on the spellcast. Nice. Alright, we get some weapons drop back here. What do we got? We got this spear right here. Attacks with this weapon. Okay, that's fine. Still not worth it, I don't think. We're getting closer to the weapon of choice we want. Looks like we got a new inscription. Another Steel Nova receives another core that stores 20% of your weapon's damage on each hit. Dodging drops the core. Dealing all cumulative damage resets on map change. Oh, so you basically get the option to drop a bomb on the dash. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. We are gifted with more health. I think that's pretty good. Go ahead and grab that. That's a big dude. Hello, big dude. You missed. Gotta take care of that guy. Oh, hello. We could probably do this. Is that all of them? Yeah, that's all of them. Okay. Ooh, and actually getting two weapons that are of level, what we have. But none of these were. Just that one weapon. That's weird. We do have a chest in here. What's it offering me? 20 to 26. And a random boon. Yeah, no, we'll take that. Oh wow. It gave us another axe. It came with that nether core one. Physical damage. Max stamina. Cold damage. I don't know. I don't think so. Let's look at this boon that's going to offer us. Gilded attraction. Attract all gold from the surroundings and automatically pick it up. Okay. There we go. So now we should no longer worry about any gold I leave on the ground. It should automatically just come to me, which would be nice. Ooh, 50% more rage. More stamina. More stamina. Lightning. We'll go with more stamina. The better version. Alright, we're on the back half of the second biome. I don't know why. I feel like this biome feels longer than the first biome. Oh god, what is this? I wasn't prepared for that. This guy's got different moves. Okay, we might. Oh my goodness, they've definitely upgraded some things here. We took a crap ton of damage. That dude sliding really threw. Doing the barbarian whirlwind threw me off. Does he know only characters or heroes can do that? Oh, do we have something that's throwing money? I feel like I just saw my guy throw money. Maybe not. Wait. Okay, we're not throwing money. We're definitely throwing that. That's the metal. Okay, got it. Makes me feel a little better. I'll not have my guy throwing my currency as a weapon. Well, run is not looking too good for us, though. That guy doing the whirlwinds really surprised me. Wow, okay. We could try swapping off. I know this seems like a lot less damage, and technically it kind of is, but we get healing back. And they're daggers, right? So let's swap them out. It's been a while. I'd like to try something using something different. Plus, I want a way to get my health back. And that's pretty sick. Actually freeze those guys up pretty quick. Is that a legendary? That's a legendary axe. This weapon deals 1% more damage for each point missing. Obviously, we gotta equip this. We got a legendary axe right off the bat as soon as we got rid of our previous axe. That guy didn't want any smoke. He's like, I'm just standing here. Just leave me alone. What do we do to those guys? Holy crap. Jesus Christ. Alright, this is the... Oh, we got a spear here. Cold damage, max stamina, lightning damage, spell deflect. Honestly, I think we keep what we got. We could go in that portal, and that'd actually probably pan out well for us. I think this is the point in time when that portal would do well for us. But I think we're still fine. Attack speed. Yeah, let's go with a little bit of attack speed. Oh, he's gonna... Oh my goodness. Okay, so we just gotta basically block that guy and push him back to knock him out of that. Let's get this boon here. Lone dominance. When there's only one enemy. Whenever you gain gold from any source, get 1 health point. I mean, we're drawing gold towards us, so that can actually work out really well. Another legendary spear. This is 2 levels low, but the damage is starting to catch up. Still not up there though. Again, the spear does attack faster, I do believe, but this axe is just too good. This is the main reason why I can't drop axes like ever, especially if you get like a raw damage load like the one we found. Axes deal 30% more damage. We're using axes, so yeah, that was exactly what we want. $46,000 damage. And we are getting money, or we are getting healing back, and so every time we get money picked up off the floor, we're getting that explosion to pop off. And because these guys drop money, they're also causing the explosions to happen. So they're kind of like chain killing each other off of it. That's pretty sick. Ooh, got a new one. Crescendo Strike. With each hit, this weapon increases your chance to deal double damage by 3%. Resets on actual hit. Okay, cool. I think we're almost at the second biome boss. I think there might be one more area. I can't remember. We're gonna get that increased rage regeneration, or rage generation. I don't think the generation is enough. I feel like maybe they could tune it up a little bit more. Yep, okay, so we are at the boss. We can look to do some upgrading here. Let's get this crystal here. I am going to go ahead and pick Contagion Bloom, by the way, because we can do fire and we can do ice. And then I'm going to upgrade this bad boy as many times as it'll let me. There we go. Yeah, I think we're like, yeah, we don't have any gold. Oh, we have 820 health. Or max health anyways. And we have a level 30 axe. I don't remember how to fight this guy. We're still doing the damages, though. Alright, we did that. We're doing it. Let's do that too. We took some. I don't think we've taken damage yet. We're doing pretty fantastic right now. But we're taking forever to do damage to him. Can we get him to stop in this? Okay. Oh, what's he throwing at me now? Whatever it was, it didn't hit us. We are doing the absolute best damage we can. Oh, shoot. Move around. Keep on moving. He don't like us too much right now. We actually managed to parry that, so that was nice. And I think I managed to beat the entire fight without taking I did the whole fight without taking a single hit. Look at all those legendary weapons. And they're all scaled to my level. Nice. Okay. I got a spear upgrade there. I got a sword upgrade there. Even more axe damage. Unfortunately, we've only got spear so far. That's Nova. Oh, we got a sword here. I don't want the pushback, though. I would like a sword that didn't have pushback on it. This is a lot of spears. I mean, they're not bad. That's for sure. This one heals. What about this axe over here behind us? This one does lightning damage. And it also has a singularity strike that pulls enemies in. That could be really strong as well. This one actually might be pretty dang good to have. Oh, I didn't even realize that our axe has 120% additional bonus to physical damage. That's why it's such an absolute beast of a weapon. Honestly, I have a hard choice here, but it's not going to be any of the spears. It's probably going to continue to be the weapon we have. That being said, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the run here, mostly because of the fact that I don't want to spend like a whole 2-hour video playing through the entire campaign, but we're doing a pretty decent bang-up job. That is also on me, on the fact that I've cleared most of this game before, or I've cleared this game before, at least the story mode. And yeah, the game is absolutely fun. So again, this is Darkblade Ascent. This is the 1.0, and if you want to see more content like this, if you want to see like a full playthrough of the video, make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know if you're interested in the game. As always, I'll be leaving a link down in the description, so that way you can check out the game for yourself, add it to your wish list. Again, immense work by the 2Dev studio over here working on this one, because it's pretty fantastic. So until next time, you guys take care, and I'll catch you all in my next video. Later.